And here we go. We're off and racing, and they do get away to a pretty good line in the circumstances. Nice One Frankie, and also So On Target towards the first with Dana. Tracked by Quincy de Picton as they rise at the first fence. They are all over safely towards the back of the field. Little John just rousted it along to gather some momentum, as So On Target leads them towards the second with Nice One Frankie. Then towards the outside is Bucker's Bridge as they're all over the second. The back marker over it was Ballynagur. Dana settles just behind the leaders with Bucker's Bridge. Astracad on the inside of the well-backed Full Shift in the hoop colours with the white cap. Dare Me is out wider with Art Moresque as they step over the next fence, at which Stiletto may have gone. Stiletto back in the field, has blundered, and I'm pretty sure unseated the rider there. And Stiletto is out of the race at fence number 3. So moving down on this long run then towards the fourth, and it's So On Target who races on the inside of the black sleeves of Nice One Frankie. Dana races in third with Bucker's Bridge. Just behind him Astracad with Art Moresque. Bears Affair with John Spirit on the inside of Full Shift as they make the turn. And the rider and horse are up okay from Stiletto. So racing on then towards the first up the home straight. And So On Target it is who leads over it. Once again, they're all over. Tango de Juilley in midfield made a place there, jumping up with Bailey Green. King's Palace is out wide. Dare Me's drifting back in the field. Ballycasey and Ballynagur are still towards the back, as So On Target leads them over the next, at which Fingal Bay made a mistake in midfield as they continue their way up the home straight. So On Target out in front, continuing to show the way from Nice One Frankie, half a length to Bucker's Bridge. Tango de Juilley's raced enthusiastically and as such has tugged the way forward towards the outside. Last year's winner Dana next from Astracad, then John Spirit. Bears Affair was slightly scruffy there, racing on the inside of Full Shift. John Spirit in that little cluster as well, in company with Bailey Green. Little John on the outside of Fingal Bay. Art Moresque has lost a couple of places towards the outside. Dare Me likewise. They're passed by King's Palace, King's Lad towards the inside. Ballynagur, Ballycasey. 4 lengths to Quincy de Picton and Salubrious, who are the two that are detached at the back of the field. So they'll now move away from us, climbing uphill slightly. So On Target will lead the turn by a length from Nice One Frankie. Dana races in third place on the inside of Tango de Juilley. John Spirits move through into 5th place here as they make the turn. Then just behind these, Bucker's Bridge as they move down the side of the racecourse. King's Palace has made ground towards the outside of the field as well. So this is the first away from the stands, at which Dana's gone and brought down Bears Affair, Bentley Hampered, Fingal Bay. So Dana and Bears Affair both out of the race, and Fingal Bay was impeded as they make their journey on towards the next, which is the water jump. So On Target over in front. Field just beginning to string out slightly. Towards the back of the field, Dare Me made a mistake. Salubrious is quite well behind. As they continue down towards the next, Fingal Bay has been pulled up after being hampered at that previous obstacle. John Spirit made a mistake there in about 4th or 5th place. As out in front, So On Target with King's Palace, who circled the field, making relentless progress and just about jumps into a share of the lead. And again, another mistake by John Spirit. A bad blunder back in the field as well by King's Lad, whose rider did well to sit tight. So out in front, So On Target, attended now by King's Palace. 3 lengths back in 3rd place, then to Nice One Frankie. Tango de Juilley took it in 4th place. Then towards the inside, Astracad, who's made a little bit of ground. Little John is another who's trying to stay on through beaten horses. Then Full Shift as they continue their progress on down towards the next. Over in front, it's So On Target who leads. King's Palace has travelled up very strongly. Tango de Juilley just on the heels of the leaders in company with Astracad. Nice One Frankie. Little John comes next. Round the outside, Full Shift. Also getting involved for the first time is Empire of Dirt as they make the turn downhill. It's So On Target and King's Palace who lead over that. Astracad into the bottom eight. Nice One Frankie's gone. Little John was very badly hampered. Bucker's Bridge also made a mistake. Ballycasey, the Greys, made ground from the back of the field. So they're now running down towards the third last. King's Palace on the outside of So On Target. Astracad, Bailey Green has made good progress. Then towards the outside, Empire of Dirt. Tango de Juilley ahead of the ridden along Full Shift. Then Ballynagur, who stayed on from the back, and Ballycasey. Little John came down when well beaten back in the field. King's Palace, but Empire of Dirt travelling up very strongly on the outside to lay down a challenge. Tango de Juilley, then So On Target behind these. Bailey Green, Astracad, Ballynagur and Ballycasey. But it's Empire of Dirt and King's Palace towards the second last. Tango de Juilley in third. Empire of Dirt into the bottom of it. King's Palace lands with more momentum. Tango de Juilley also trying to join in. Back in fourth is Full Shift, then Ballycasey. Empire of Dirt regathering the momentum, is back in front at the last and produces a better lead. But King's Palace is trying hard on the far side. Empire of Dirt goes to the front, hangs to the left, has 2 lengths in hand, now hangs to the right. In second, King's Palace being tackled by Tango de Juilley, but Empire of Dirt for Brian Cooper wins decisively. Tango de Juilley was second, King's Palace third, fourth place for Full Shift, then behind these Ballycasey, Astrakhan and Ballynagur.
Brian Cooper's just had his first win of the week, and well deserved as well, because he's had some really good horses running really good races. And